Hey, Mr. James, what you doing?
Balancing?
Balancing?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. Good morning. Well, we harvested our turnips, and as soon as we get those cleaned up, we'll show you what we ended up with. Some of them are really nice. Others, we'll cut them up, throw them in some fried potatoes and onions, fry them all together. They're really good that way.
Here.
And now what we're putting in here,
Step on it.
we are
Step on
putting...
it.
Ah! That was a big spider. Ah!
That's what,
It's a dead spider now.
that's what I said, step.
That was funny. Okay, so what we're putting along the fence here is yard-long beans. The asparagus yard-long beans. So those will grow up this fence. And we'll also put these along the fence, the back here, so they'll have something extra to grow on, because they do grow pretty high. So when we're done with that, we'll be back. Okay, y'all, here's some of what we got. We already gave some away. Those are pretty good size. These. So we will be having fried potatoes, onions, and turnips this evening. Okay, y'all, I think we are gonna start out here for this video. James and I moved the strawberry towers, and we've got them pretty high. There's that one. But look at these rose bushes. They are just beautiful. And I've got those staked up. And then we've got the tomatoes tied up. And they're growing nice. And over here, I took out that old parsley that bolted. So I put in 2 rows of new parsley and 2 rows of cilantro in there. Boy, this thyme is still blooming. And that can still be used after it blooms. The flavor's just fine. The Sweet William over there, blooming beautiful. Everything in there is okay. Here's the mint, bushing out nice. And oh, that smells wonderful. And what do we got over here? We've got buds on the new rose bushes. Let's go see what we got over here. Now this rose bush isn't growing as fast, but it still has buds. And we've got apples, guys. Nice apples. And we picked about 2 quarts of strawberries today. Look at that rose bush. And I will meet you out back in the garden. Okay, y'all, this was the turnip bed, and it is all cleared out now. And we now have 4 rows of carrots in there, and along here, along there, we have it very heavily seeded with yard-long beans. And these are the melons. And here we took out the roots to the lettuce. And I put something in there. I have no idea what it is. Every year I have a mystery vegetable that wasn't marked. So, but here I've got, I don't know, about 6 carrots planted. The onions are growing nice. The rhubarb, almost ready to pick. And the garlic, we're going to be feeding the garlic here soon. James noticed a scape earlier. So we will give that probably another 3 days. And we'll cut them scapes off. And then we'll give it a good feeding. But look here, y'all. Look at that pepper. That's the size of my hand. Definitely be picking that soon. Now we went through and we cleared all the weeds out of here. So that flower bed's looking pretty good. Now these, the storm the other day got these. So I went ahead and staked them up. But they're looking a little sad. I'm hoping giving them some feed and some good watering tonight will help those. But everything in the pots are looking nice. And my cosmos, they're doing great. I love cosmos. But let's go over here. I'm passing everything up over here. Okay, can you believe this, you guys? That's our potato bed. And in the very back there, there's some collard greens back there, and they're growing nice. In fact, we're probably going to be harvesting some of those for dinner tomorrow. And then we got a pepper there. We got eggplant here. And we're kind of keeping the potato greens back from them. And then we got a pepper there. And then over here, the cabbages. And this, I sacrificed 3 cabbages to plant cantaloupe. And then that's the butternut squash growing up the fence. And I cleaned this bed out nice. And I have carrots. I've got 5 rows of carrots in there. Peppers here are nice. Everything's nice and green and healthy. Look at that pepper. Beautiful. Now our peas are developing now. So those will be ready to pick in a few days. And that's unusual for Ohio to have peas into June. But they're doing great because we had that frost just, what, a matter of 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. They're still doing good, and they're climbing, they're getting up there. And then over there, I've got some zucchini and summer squash. And then I've got peppers and 2 eggplants in there. And there's the tomatoes. And I've got those all staked up nice. Also, I pruned them so there's plenty of airflow down there. Now these are starting to grow really well. This is going to be at the top in no time. That is a birdhouse gourd right here. And this one, I think, you know what, I'm not going to say because I'm not sure. Let's just wait and see what it produces. Now over here, Look how big and beautiful that tomatillo is. This is my first year growing them. And then this is the celery. Looks really nice. I tied those up also, if you can see. That's how you grow celery. Now, in the back, all along here, is the cucumbers. And James and I this morning went through and tied those to the fence. So those will go crazy. They'll go up, over the fence, and back down. And there's another tomatillo. And there's another tomatillo. And these are zucchini. I think they're zucchini, or they're summer squash. They may be summer squash. Either way, we're grateful for them. We're not that picky. Now under here, we've got green beans growing all the way around here. And that's gonna grow all the way up there. Now, what you see out there, we decided to put our birdhouse gourds out there because I just don't have the room to grow what I want in the garden. So we did that. These peppers up here are doing nice. Oh, and another reason I did that is because they outgrew their basket. I wanted to show you the strawberry beds over here. And they are just loaded with strawberries. Let's go over here. I want to show you a really crazy strawberry bed. Oh, we've got loofah gourd planted there and there, and in that spot and that spot, I've got watermelon growing or planted there, and I've got pumpkins growing there. Now, our idea is that all of this is going to grow down the hill past our grapes. And by the way, these grapes, they have got tiny grapes on them. So they are going to produce this year. And this week, we're digging down and cementing boards in, and we're going to run lines so we can take these out and make it a trellis. Let me show you what's going on over here, guys. Look how thick these strawberries are here. We're definitely going to have to thin those out again. I'm so excited for the garden this year. It is really doing well. And it looks like a jungle. All right, y'all. Well, that's gonna do it for today's video. And as always, stay blessed, stay safe, and if you like our channel, subscribe. We sure would appreciate it. Have a good evening.